Now that winter is upon us, I am loving making some winter-themed builds. This one is for y'all Bedrock players out there because, come on, let's be honest, I talk a lot about Java here on the channel and you guys always want something that is exclusive to you guys. So sorry, Java folks, you guys aren't gonna be able to make this build, but all the people on Bedrock Pocket Edition, you guys are all good to go. So let's check out all the different ways to make some fantastic snow farms using snow golems. So here we are inside of Minecraft Bedrock Edition Minecraft. Whoa, everything looks different. My skin is completely different. It's because I used the character creator in order to come up with that one. So here we are inside of Minecraft, and this is what we are going to be showing off today. This is one of the 3 different type of snow generators that we have, snowball generators. So one little thing is that this snow golem, and you can see the other 2, 1, 2, this is the 3rd one. The snow golem does have to decide to kind of stand on the edge of this hopper right here. So if he's not doing that at the moment, I like to just jump in there and give him a little nudge, but I happen to be in creative mode, so I can go ahead and do that. If he's not paying attention and he's not being nice, you may just have to wait a moment. But once he's finally standing on the edge of that hopper, you can turn on this machine and you can see all of the snowballs popping out. And like I said, this is not possible to do in Java. In Java Edition, this would just not work. So you can see that we're collecting snowballs basically as quickly as that piston fires. So every time that it fires, we will collect a new snowball. And this is a very, very simple build to make. So let's just go through everything you need. You'll need 2 chests. You'll need a hopper, 1 normal piston, 7 glass, 3 redstone, 1 redstone block, a sticky piston, a lever, and then of course the snow and the pumpkin in order to actually make your golem. So start off by creating a 3 hole. So just a 1x3 hole. Place down your chests, hold down shift, and place your hopper onto the edge of that chest so that you know that the hopper is pointing into the chest itself. Then take a piston and place it so that it is going to fire just above that hopper. Then you can take your glass and just encase everything right here to make sure that your golem, once you actually make him, will not escape. Then on the back, and I accidentally made this with just a little bit, not enough room here. So all we need is 2 blocks of empty space. And then, to be honest, this can be floating, I guess. So we're going to take our sticky piston and get over here. We're going to place him just right there. Okay. That was a little bit of a complicated situation. But anyway, complicated, but here it is. This is the sticky piston. He faces right there. Then redstone on him. Then you're going to take the normal redstone dust and place 1 in front of that block and then 1 connecting to that piston, and that is how you're going to get that time to just fire over and over and over and over again. And so all we'll do is connect the redstone dust to this piston so it will fire the same time that this other redstone fires. Then we're going to take our lever and we're just going to attach it to the back of the piston. That way we can easily keep the piston on so that it will not fire over and over and over again when we don't want it to, and it's just not annoying us a whole bunch. So now we're gonna just add our snow golem. So 2 blocks of snow, then grab your pumpkin, and you should do this. You should use just a normal uncarved pumpkin because you can do that in Bedrock Edition and you can't do that in Java Edition. So you should just do that just to feel good about yourself. And then turn it on, and as you can see, our golem doesn't want to stand where he's supposed to stand. Hey, you, get over there, stand in the corner. That's right, you're in timeout. There we go. Now he's standing in the right location. So now we are creating snowballs, so we'll have plenty of snow to build with just after a few moments of waiting around for this to finish. Now, instead of moving on to this one, this is kind of this is the finale here. So we are going to move on and build this way up in the sky, and this is such a fun, crazy contraption. This would actually be a very good prank or a troll to pull onto somebody. So basically you would build this a little bit off course of their base. So let's say their base is like that tree over there. You would build it way up here in this direction, and then you would turn it on. And then this creates a snow, like, Gatling gun. And it just creates snow. So much snow. So we didn't quite get over to that tree. But as you can see over here, the snow will pile up. And then, eventually it'll stop. Oh, that's sad. I thought that it would start another layer here. Can we keep going? Keep going, my snow friends. There we go. Yeah, keep that layer going. So this is just amazing, and this is also only available to be pulled off in Bedrock Edition. Sorry, Java Edition. You don't get this awesomeness. So let's go ahead and make it. It is also incredibly simple, as you can see. Let me just go ahead and clear my inventory here, and we'll turn it off just so we're not listening to it the entire time. This is what you need in order to create it. You need 2 sticky pistons, 1 slime block, 4 glass, a block of redstone, a lever, 3 redstone dust, 2 snow, and a pumpkin. Now, you do need to build some type of platform in order to make this thing happen. The actual platform size that you need is very, very small. So if you only want to make this big of a platform, you can actually go ahead and pull off this entire build with just those 5 blocks floating in the air. So you're going to put down your sticky piston facing in the direction you want to fire, then the slime on top of that. Then I'm going to put down 2 temporary blocks. We'll just use the slime as those temporary blocks. And we're going to enclose this little area with glass, and then we can remove our temporary blocks just like that. Then over here, we're going to take our sticky piston, stick it right there, a redstone, and this is the exact same clock as before, except that we don't need to run this directly into the piston. We can put it directly above it. And then once again, some type of lever mechanism to stop it from making all of that noise. Then we take our snow, place it up there, and then our snow golem will live happily just there. And then you can fire off your Gatling gun of snow, and it's incredible and amazing. Okay, this is the final build we're going to be talking about, and this one definitely has a lot more resources required in order to pull it off. But if you are needing like a lot of snow immediately, you can make this guy. And so my inventory is completely empty, as you can see. And just after a few moments of running it, I am going to have like a completely full inventory of snowballs. So if you want even more snow than the other 2 builds will make, like you are creating millions of blocks that you need snow with, then this is the way that you do it. By the way, each one of those stacks will give you 4 of the blocks. Good luck with making all that, because that would take a very, very, very long time to craft all of these snow. I guess luckily most of you guys are on Bedrock Edition, so you can just kind of click a few times in order to make that happen. So that is the mechanism. How do we make it ourselves? Now, I'm not going to go through the specifics on exactly everything you need, because I'll be honest, I didn't count absolutely everything, but you will need basically everything that I have right here, including these in excess. Let's start off. Let's find a nice clear area. It looks like a poor snow golem escaped and ran this direction. So first, let's start off with our pistons. We're just going to put down a line of, I'm going to just say 15 of these things. There we go. Now we're going to put redstone on the back side of this, running all the way over here. Now you're going to place your sticky piston with your redstone block right here, and we're going to do the exact same timer as before. And one of the reasons I made this 15 long is that will make sure that the redstone line reaches all the way over. And then we can place down our lever right here to make sure that it is quiet. Place a line of blocks here in the front. That will make sure that your your little snow golems won't fall out of the entrapped glass. And then go ahead and make a whole bunch of glass. So we're going to make sure that our snow golems cannot escape, and we're going to trap them inside of this glass. So it needs to be basically double thick on all sides. The glass itself will make sure that they don't move around once we spawn them in, so that this middle portion of glass will stop that. And then either side and the edges here will make sure that they don't escape from the actual thing that is locking them in. And then on the bottom, you also need to make sure that they can't walk over in this direction. So there you go. Once you have that, then you're going to bring your snow golems into the mix. And there's a really cool technique in order to summon them in. If you didn't know, snow golems can be placed and spawned non-vertically. So obviously the normal way to do it is to put 2 snow blocks on top of each other and then the pumpkin on top of that. But you can actually put them off to the side and then put pumpkin down, and then it will create the snow golem. So right here, we're just gonna create this big line of snow and then put down a pumpkin, and then it'll spawn in the first area. We're gonna put down an extra piece of snow and then continue to spawn in our snow golems. This is just a really simple and effective way to... What on earth? What did we just do? Somehow we magically put down 18 blocks right there. So this is a very, very simple way to trap your snow golems. I did it again. I'm not sure how. I'm magically pressing my key 18 times, but I'm doing it. And so there you go. This last one, I've sometimes just given up on him because sometimes he just walks right off the side anyway. But there you go. This is your build. Now when you turn it on, all these guys are going to bounce up into the air, and you're going to create a ton of snow. I mean, you guys saw empty inventory, hit clear. I can go ahead. I've run this for what, 10 seconds? And now let's just go and pick up every single snowball that we can. Almost full inventory. It's so fast that I don't even think hoppers would be able to keep up with the amount of snow that this contraption creates. So you really do have to run through and pick up all the snow yourself. But very, very fun, overpowered way to get a ton of snowballs. There you go. All of these snow farms are incredible, and they all each serve sort of a different purpose. You got your sort of economical snow farm, your sort of trolley snow farm, and then your overpowered, incredible snow farm. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. All of these builds were from different folks, so check out the description down below to see their original posts and or videos where they described each of these builds in detail. So go give them some love in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching this episode of OMG Craft. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a big ol' thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. See you in the next video. Bye.